can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
Hey Wildcats, we hope your AP tests and Smarter Balanced assessments went well. We only have one more week left, so make sure to keep up the good work.
Seniors, next Monday is a makeup day for your high school and beyond plan presentation if you didn't do it the week before.
And then on Tuesday, you guys get to go to the auction with popcorn and candy and watch videos. And then on Wednesday is a senior breakfast where you guys wear your post-high school gear and you take a class photo.
Coming up on Friday, June 2nd is Last Class and Lip Dub. We will have a medieval themed school festival with club booths, food, a magician, and much more.
To show you guys more information, we have a promo on it coming up.
Hail and well met, my dudes! Coming soon on June the 2nd is Last Blast from the fantastical past!
Wow, that's so cool. What's gonna be there?
Well, I will tell you, my little halfling friend, there's so much going on that day, brought to you by a fellowship of clubs that are bound by duty and a passion for fun. Oh, they've got games, they've got crafts, they've got food, they've got spectacle. Oh, I said that, yes.
What will some of the performances be like?
Hear ye, hear ye. On June 2nd, special guest, the Seattle Knights and Master Payne the Magician will be arriving at Mount Si High School. Come see their performances.
That's what I was saying. Well, there you have it.
Oh hey, I think I'm in a club. Hey, what are the clubs gonna be doing? Is there some sort of spot that I could...
Oh, what? You don't know if your club is doing anything yet? Shame on you. Fortunately, though, there are plenty of clubs already signed up to do things.
Hey, I'll have you know that I'm part of the Rocket Flight Finance Group of the movie...
Hear ye! On June 2nd, there will be a witch trial at the great Last Blast.
I'm not a witch. I just have a cat and a woman's intuition.
Off to the pond.
Well, little Timmy, you're a little late to the punch, but you can still check with your club to see if you can help out with their booth.
Well, thanks for helping, stupid wizard.
Oh, what did you call me?
Hey, you there. Huh? You're disturbing the peace. I'm gonna need you to come with me. Come on, let's go.
I'm excited for the Lip Dub and Last Class.
Do you know what else is on June 2nd?
What?
It's Relay for Life. It starts 6 p.m. and goes overnight to 8 a.m. It's held over by the track, and it's a great way to fight cancer and have fun with friends.
Make sure you're there, cats.
Please join our fight against cancer at this year's Relay for Life on June 2nd. We need a representative from every team to attend our captain's meeting this coming Monday, May 22nd at 6 p.m. in the Mount Si High School Library. We will hand out the mandatory youth participation forms, discuss the chaperone requirements, and select team campsites. Help us reach our goal of providing support for cancer patients in our valley by joining us on Monday night for this important meeting.
Many of our Wildcats have won awards this spring, so we would like to highlight them.
And next up, we have some news stories made by kids in TV production.
This just in, Mount Si Wildcats have earned a variety of awards in the athletic and academic areas. Audrey Heinfeld from our robotics team was a semifinalist in the first Dean's List competition and traveled to Texas for the first World Championship. Not only that, she also received an award for aspirations in computing from the Seattle and Western Washington chapter of NCWIT. And congrats to the DECA team that competed in Orlando, Florida, and the team of Samantha and Haley, who placed top 20 in the country. And Maggie Stone recently placed second in the abstract category at Washington State Photo Competition. And our Wildcat production team of Ivy, Roman, Jonas, Sam, and Beckett recently won second at our National Film Festival for Talented Youth. And our sports medicine team recently placed 13 out of 27 4A schools at state, with Addie Gall winning a scholarship, Madison Wilkins, Sophie Payne, and Megan Thor receiving awards for their posters, and Chiara Soretto for her student forum presentation. And if you haven't heard, Haley Weir and Josh Hall have broken multiple school track records, and Haley Weir being named the Athlete of the Week for the state of Washington. And we know this isn't everyone who received an award this spring, so congratulations to the people that we missed, and now back to our regular program.
Apple Pay is a fast and easy way to pay for every item. The DECA store doesn't take Apple Pay, and we wanted to know why. So we talked to Boris, a DECA store employee, to tell us why Apple Pay is not an option. Explain that we can't use Apple Pay because of state laws about how school money is handled.
The school is a federal building, and as such, there's certain laws that we can only take money that goes through federal systems. Your credit card goes through the national bank, which is a federal system, but Apple Pay goes through Apple, so we can't do that.
A lot of people like to use Apple Pay, but since the DECA store doesn't take Apple Pay, it became a struggle for some people.
It's a little upsetting, but I think I can find other options.
Next time you go to the DECA store, make sure to bring cash or a credit card, because Apple Pay, Venmo, and other company-owned cash apps will not be an option.
Mateo Perez is a 20-year-old free spirit living here in the valley. When he isn't working 2 food service jobs, however, he's doing what he does best, making music. Today we talked to him about what it takes to become a successful musician.
To be honest, I just Googled a bunch of stuff and YouTubed a bunch of stuff, and I took a class probably about a year before I actually started getting interested in it. In the class I didn't really learn that much. I didn't pay too much attention, just enough attention that I could understand what I was doing. I just was at home a lot and wanted something to do. I feel like the music industry is a lot more about connections and knowing the right people now rather than, the music itself.
Outside of taking orders at the diner or planning tunes, Mateo's friends and family know him for his deep passion towards hippie culture. These interests tie into the musical genre he tends to fall under, laid-back, whimsical melodies.
Though most of the magic happens at home, Mateo has brought his computer here to show us his simple process. He's even been kind enough to let us peek at a current work in progress. So let's listen to a quick snippet.
Just keep working on it. I have a few friends who make music too, and the best advice I give them is to find their favorite song and then think about what it's going to sound like after they made 100 more songs. After that, you just see the progression. It's just kind of cool to see that. So just keep working on it. Practice does make perfect.
Summer vacation is soon, but since it's still not vacation, we still have school. And school means work. And work means 7 overdue assignments from months ago that you swore you would finish, but now it's been a week and now it's due. Even more now. Procrastinating. It's horrid. It's terrible. It keeps you from progressing at all. But have you ever wondered how you can overcome it? Well, I'm glad you asked, because you did. Well, here's some things that I, and some sources, recommend to try and overcome it. When you think of doing something, do it in that moment. Turn off your phone. Set alarms in between study or whatever sessions to remind yourself to stay on task. Have access to some water and some snacks. Turn off your phone. Reward yourself with something after you finish the task. Turn off your phone. Procrastination actually has quite a few leading factors, so I'm not expecting this to help you too much. But hey, summer vacation is soon and you wouldn't want your parents to look at your bad grade card, and it's all because you were on your phone, right? Right. Cool.
Lastly, cats, we want to stress the importance of paying attention to your peers and looking for early signs. So we have a suicide prevention video next up, and we wanted to issue a trigger warning beforehand.
Hey cats! As we wrap up our series on suicide prevention and mental health awareness, it's crucial you know what happens when you make a report.
Hey, Miss Westerman, you wanted to talk to me?
Hi, Crystal. Yeah, can you come in? We just have a quick conversation.
Okay. Am I in trouble?
No, I just wanted to check in with you. One of your friends came down and was talking to me, and they're worried about you.
Who?
It doesn't matter who. The biggest conversation is just, are you okay? And what they said is you had been making comments that you wanted to kill yourself and hurt yourself, and so I wanted to check in on you.
Okay.
Okay. You're not in trouble, so I want you to know that. Again, this is just about safety and making sure that you're okay.
Yeah. Okay.
With everything going on, have you been thinking about hurting yourself or killing yourself?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you thought about a plan of how you might do it?
Yes.
Okay. So we have different ways that people have done that before. Do you have access to any lethal means or things that you could hurt yourself with?
Yes.
So we'll want to make a plan for that in the future because, again, we want to make sure that you're safe. Have you thought about when you might hurt yourself?
No.
Okay. So How do you think that you will, or is it more just thoughts about making a plan for maybe?
Thoughts.
Okay. So with that and knowing that, the biggest thing is we want to make a safety plan, make sure that you're safe. And what that means is a safety plan looks at what are our triggers, what are the things that lead to us having those thoughts. Again, those thoughts aren't abnormal, but we want to make sure that we have healthy coping skills. So we'll talk about those healthy coping skills and then what keeps us safe, as well as people in our life that can help us be safe. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We'll also talk about at school where you can go if you're feeling overwhelmed or if those thoughts happen.
Okay.
Adults in different spaces.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then we're going to call your parents.
Can we not call my parents?
We have to, because we want to make sure that the adults in your world know what's going on and that they can also help you stay safe. So it's really important that people know, because again, it's not about you being in trouble, it's about giving you safe people and ways to keep you safe. So I'll give you 3 options. We can call together and I can support you in that conversation. I can call with you in the room, or I can call without you when you step out.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
We know it can be intimidating to approach an adult and express your concern about a friend or your own struggles, but we want you to feel informed and comfortable in seeking help. Remember, you're never in trouble for seeking help or showing concern. We want you to feel empowered and comfortable in making that choice. Let's ride!
We hope you enjoyed this episode and your week.
Be sure to keep making those
#WildcatMoments2023.